Hey guys, so as you do see the title, that is what we're definitely going to talk about today. Um, I really think everyone has a story, and this is my story. I wanted to share it with you guys. I feel like it needs to be heard. So we're going to talk about the full story. Um, how I'm going to start it. You guys are going to be like, what is she talking about? How does she know that? But you just have to listen to the story to find out, okay? So I am adopted. Thank you. And so basically, I was born in St. Anne's Bay at the hospital, right? So my mother, my birth mother, she had me and she left me there. Like she literally just had me and left me there. So when the nurse came in, it was like, where is the mother? We can't find her. She shouldn't have left. And there, I was there by myself in that cold, cold hospital without even getting my first latch into her breast or, tasting all of that scrumptious milk. And they basically had to call CDA, that is Child Development Agency. Well, back then, I'm not sure what they're called now, but that's what they were then. And they had to get the police involved, and the police took me to a home in Montego Bay called Blossom Gardens. That home is somewhere close to Albion, mm, almost like Appleton Hall. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that area, but it's a little home there for infants to maybe around 10 years or 11 years. Where was I? So yeah, basically I went there to that home, and I went to the nursery because they had a nursery for the infants, and they had a section for the bigger kids, even though they were smaller, but the bigger kids. And the manager of the home turns out to be my adopted mother. So she was a manager. When she saw me, she was like, she was in love. She was like, wow, I want this little girl for myself. Every day she would take me, guys, and, go into her office and rock me and stuff like that. And the staff that were there, they loved me so much. There was two specific ones, um, two ladies in specific. Like we don't talk now, but I still hold them very dear to my heart because they really, really loved me. And then it's like my adopted mom told her husband that there was this little girl at work, and I was thinking of taking her and so forth. And he said that, oh, I don't want to take anyone's daughter, I don't want to take anyone's child, and whatever. And my brother, that's my adopted mom's son, will come there sometimes, wait after school. And she showed him me, and he was like, Mommy, I want her for my sister. And then it's like one day my mom tricked my dad that there was she had some chichi issue in her walls. And my dad was like, he had a feeling that that's the reason why she's calling him down there. Anyway, he came, and she took him to the nursery and showed him me. And his words was, when he's telling me the story, his words was, oh my God, where did a pretty pitney come from? Oh my God, why they would I do that? Why they would I leave her here so? And I don't know. Then my mom was like, well, you see what I've been trying to tell you to come? You see why I've been trying to tell you to come here? And he was like, well, if you want to go ahead and take her, just take her. We're going to do this. And apparently there was another lady who wanted me. She was from Canada, but I think because my mom was the manager, she got the first preference. And then I was like, I don't even know. I don't remember any of that. I look at pictures and I do see where I was always in her office, but they used to foster me first. So like after they decided to go ahead with the adoption, you have to foster first. They went ahead and they fostered me for about 2 years. Because remember, I left the hospital after birth, right? So they fostered me. They lived in Falmouth. So I'm actually from Falmouth now. Like we live in Falmouth area. And when they lived in Falmouth, they would just like take me home for weekends and so forth. Even when it was like my first birthday, they had a birthday party for me at Burger King on Bottom Road in Mobay, and with all my cousins and some friends there and family. And when I reached about 3 years old, they got me for adoption. Everything was finalized, settled, and then they actually built their house, the one I'm in right now, more in like outside of Falmouth, but still Trelawney area. And I don't know. That was it. That's where my life really started. And to be honest, my mom has two sons. Like she only has two sons. I'm the only daughter. My dad, on the other hand, has many other kids before her, but I don't really get along with his side of, children. And me and my mom, we don't have the best relationship, to be honest. Like she is more rough than loving. Like she doesn't really know how to show love to me. Like that's how I feel about it. My mom, she at even after when I started growing up, she was so protective of me. Like I never took a taxi. I never did the regular stuff. I was the literal house rat, and it just made me the odd one out because even when I went to boarding school, the girls who I remember they would be showing their scars on their legs and stuff, and they looked at my skin and was like, your skin is so clean, like you had no childhood. And to be honest, it's actually true because my mom, she stifled me. I think that's why I was just so eager to find the world and to see what was out there. And our relationship is just not the best. Even now we still argue a lot, but I mean I am grateful to her because she could have left me in the system. And I'm just really glad for the support of my fiance because he really helps me through all of it. Like sometimes I feel I have abandonment issues, and the minute he is too busy, I just feel lonely. But he doesn't tend to make me feel that way, so I'm just really grateful for him. Um, and then we have a son, and my son is basically the center of attention now. No one cares about me anymore. But I don't know, it's a lot.
Hey guys, so I had to stop the video here as I do have a part 2 coming out that will be telling you guys how I found out that I was adopted and not just telling you the story of my adoption. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for finding my channel, and like for part 2, okay? Stay tuned.